We love to travel, preferably away from the classic travel routes. My passion is to take photos and to capture the world and life with all its beauty.
And it's my passion to put our trips together. I'm always looking for extraordinary places. We want to share our pictures and our experiences with you, and we want to inspire you. Costa Rica is for us breathtakingly beautiful nature, lonely beaches and warm, helpful people. Follow us on our trips through Costa Rica.
We love road trips, and so we took a rental car to explore the wonderful nature of Costa Rica on our own. The roads are mostly good, but not all, as we learned. But more on that later. Costa Rica is easy to travel to and of a relatively high standard. The area around the Laguna de Arenal is wonderfully green with wide fields and fantastic viewpoints over the laguna. With so much selection of delicious fruits that are sold everywhere on the streets, the agony of choice cannot be that easy. And finally we reach the sea. The white beaches are definitely one of the highlights of Costa Rica. Also in places like Samara, the beach is almost empty and there is an absolutely relaxed atmosphere. The people of Costa Rica have a wonderfully infectious relaxation, and we couldn't help but let go and take on the relaxed rhythm of Costa Rica. Our way led us south on the Pacific coast. We had the beach Playa San Miguel completely to ourselves. Incredible. And of course, the omnipresent salsa picante was a must at our picnic.
Rarely have we been able to find such lonely beaches on our travels as this one. And even if the sky was cloudy, it was wonderfully warm. In this light mood, we couldn't help but feel like explorers and to think about stories of hidden pirate treasures. We had one of our most extraordinary experiences in Costa Rica on our way to Santa Teresa. We wanted to take the shorter route over a small road near the coast. The road got worse and worse and finally became a dirt road. But when the road ended at a river, we stood at a loss by the water. We didn't know if we should dare to cross the unknown river with our small rental car. So we got into a conversation with a young man who was just passing by. He said this river would not be a problem, but in a few kilometers there would be a second river, and that one would be a bit tricky, but makeable. He offered us to drive our cars through the rivers, because he had time and knows how. We slowly crossed the first river without any problems. On the second river, he drove the car backwards in an S-curve. Yes, backwards, through the river. Then he called himself a taxi for the way back and sent us on our way. that we could reach Santa Teresa before nightfall. Overwhelmed by this incredibly helpful encounter, we arrived in Santa Teresa shortly before dark, on a road that was getting worse and worse. Thanks again for the exceptional help, so we saved ourselves a detour of over 3 hours. We had rented a small simple tree house in Santa Teresa, in the middle of the forest, with hammocks on the balcony and sea view. Here we could listen to the sounds of nature and let our souls dangle. It is impressive how many sounds Costa Rica's nature offers, if you take the time to hear it. The relaxed surfing and beach place offers everything a traveler's heart desires. Good restaurants, a relaxed atmosphere and wonderful nature with sandy beaches, rough rocky coasts and jungle. You automatically switch to relax mode.
And when we thought that these beautiful beaches couldn't be topped, we were thought otherwise in Uvita. The palm-fringed sandy beach was beautiful and lonely. The water was lovely. And for the first time in my life, I had the opportunity to pick a fresh coconut from a palm tree and drink it right there. Incredible delicious. It's good that we had our Swiss Army knife with us. In Uvita we had an accommodation with a terrace facing the jungle, and we were able to listen to the nature concept again, which started at sunset. And at the market in the authentic village, you can get everything you need for a delicious picnic. On our drive across the country, we drove through countless sugarcane fields and past banana plantations to the Caribbean coast, to Puerto Viejo de Talamanca. There we spent a few relaxing days with a Caribbean flair around Playa Negra.
Our last days in Costa Rica we spent in the area around Poasito. It's unbelievable how varied the nature of Costa Rica is. This area had a mystical atmosphere with fantastic waterfalls, volcanoes covered in fog, deep canyons and coffee plantations. And here we met the cheekiest little animals we have seen in whole Costa Rica. We had to bring our picnic to safety from them. Costa Rica has taken a place in our hearts with its diverse nature, breathtakingly beautiful lonely beaches and warm people. We will draw from the wonderful moments and encounters for a long time to come. We will definitely visit Costa Rica again. We would be very happy about a like and subscribe to the channel for further travel inspiration.